So if you haven't already, go ahead and find a comfortable seat. You can sit on the floor, you can sit on a bolster, a pillow, a meditation cushion. You can also sit in a chair. You can sit on your sofa, wherever you feel comfortable. But just letting your hips start to root down into your representation of earth, whatever that might be for you. So just feeling the tailbone and the sit bone starting to ground and settle. And from that, let's just start to feel the spine. Imagine the spine is like a tree or a flower. And that flower, the bulb, is your tailbone and sit bones, deep down in the earth. And your spine is the stem of a daffodil, emerging from the earth, growing long and straight and tall, and opening its brilliant golden blossom to the sun, letting that be like the crown of your head. And just even notice what that image, what does that do to your body? What does that do to the thoughts and the emotions? What does that do to the physical sensations? Let's start off by just making some big shoulder circles. Either direction to start is fine, because we will switch. Maybe squeeze the shoulder blades together a little bit as you pass them back, and then switch directions. And then releasing those circles, we're going to just make some figure eights or some infinity loops with the shoulders, and just feel the fluidity of the spine, of the shoulder blades, of the rib cage. Everything just kind of gliding, moving. And then switch directions. Just kind of letting your arms be along for the ride. And then letting that go. Let's pump the shoulders. Again, just check in. Now for this week, we're going to explore what's called Samavriti pranayama. It's also called equal distance breathing, or the square breath. So there's going to be 4 parts to this breath. The inhale, the space at the very top of the inhale just before the exhale, the exhale, and the space at the very bottom of the exhale just before the inhale. We're going to hold those spaces between for an equal distance as we do the inhale and exhale. We're going to work today to a 4 count so that we can kind of ease into this practice. If it feels like holding the breath at the top of the inhale or holding the breath at the bottom of the exhale, if it causes any sense of panic or anxiety, if it just feels uncomfortable, you can omit that and just do equal distance on inhale and exhale, and maybe just a tiny pause between the breaths just to notice that space. So again, we'll work to a 4 count. We're going to take 5 rounds total. So I'll guide the first 2 rounds, and then you'll take the last 3 rounds on your own. So you can bring the hands on the knees. You can take what's called Gyan Mudra with the palms down, or you can take Chin Mudra, Chin Mudra is with the palms down, and Gyan Mudra is with the palms up. In addition, you can take what's called Prana Mudra, which are these 2 fingers together, and you can just rest them on the knees as well. Good. So let's take a deep inhale. Breathe in all the way. And then open the mouth, exhale. And then we'll begin. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, maintain that pattern. Take the next 3 rounds on your own. When you finish your 3rd round on your own, you can release the technique and just, again, notice, observing the effects of the square breathing technique. Notice what has shifted or changed. Notice what is changeless and constant. Wonderful. Now bringing the palms together at heart center. Let's rub the palms together. Feel the palms of your hands, the very center of your palms, getting warmer, building heat. Hear the sound of the palms rubbing. And then using those very centers of your palms, bring your hands to your eyes. Feel the center of the palms, that warmth, relaxing the eyes, calming the eyes. And feel it starting to spark the fire of our intelligence, of our intuition, of our clear perception. Sparking the fire of the mind called tejas. And starting to let your awareness settle in the mind. Let the eyes close, release the hands, and again, finding a comfortable space for the hands on the knees or even in the lap. And turning that inner gaze, starting to direct it to the center of the eyebrows, that 3rd eye center. And start to bring that inner awareness about 1 or 2 inches back into the seat of the mind. And without trying to change or alter anything, just start to notice whatever might be floating around in your mind. Just observing the thought currents as they pass. Without attaching yourself or clinging to any particular thought or emotion. Just letting them drift and dissolve. Coming into that space of clarity, that dark space behind the eyebrows. That space of nothingness. And if the mind starts to get distracted or wanders, it's okay. Just offer yourself compassion. Stay curious. And come back to your practice when you're ready. Thoughts to drift and dissolve. Perhaps starting to notice a little more space forming between the thoughts. A little more quiet, peaceful, empty space where nothing exists, yet everything is possible. awareness settle in that space between. The space between the thoughts. Just letting everything else drift and dissolve as easily as it formed. And letting that deep, profound inner awareness, that subtle awareness, give it permission to observe and experience without judgment or opinion, without expectation or goal. It's pure awareness. Slowly invite awareness back into the body, reconnecting to the outside world, reconnecting to the physical self. Hear the sounds of the world around you. Hear the sounds coming from within you. Invite gentle movement. Notice the temperature of the room. Notice any textures on the skin. Softly and gently blink open the eyes and just take in whatever you see. Swallow a few times and feel the watery sensation of the mouth and any flavors on the tongue. Deepen the breath. Smell the aromas of the world around you. And drawing the palms heart center once more, letting the thumbs rest the breastbone, and turning your awareness to the heart. If you know this mantra, please join me in opening your hearts and minds to the sound, the vibration of this chant. We'll start together with Om. Deep inhale. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May all beings everywhere be happy and free, and may you in some way contribute to the happiness and the freedom of all. Thank you all for joining me this morning. Have a safe and healthy rest of your day, rest of your week, and I'll see you all again tomorrow morning, 7:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. Om Tat Sat.